Stronger than love before the revolution. Stronger than the sting from a bee that meant to bite. Stronger than a pillow held over but not pressed. Stronger than the bellows that set the bonfire blazing. Stronger than the silence that leaks into our awkward pauses after you tell me all your privileges again, forgetting my few. Stronger than that night. Stronger than this one. Stronger than the fear that grips my chest to think about it. Stronger. What is stronger than I am? I am stronger than I am. I am stronger than this doubt that we can fix it all. I'm stronger than the river that courses through me when I look at the way we have traveled backwards in forward ways, trying to see a sky where there is no atmosphere. You are stronger than this feeling of closing over the wound and pretending it never happened. You are stronger than walking away from words that slap you silly with their truth. You are stronger than doubting that your sister tells you the truth about yourself because she loves you as much as she loves us. We are not silent because we are stronger than the whispers telling us to be afraid of the witch hunt, telling us to watch for torches, telling us this silence we had was golden and this voice, this cry, this scream will deafen someone who should be listening. I am stronger than telling myself to be careful when I see that caring is meant to be forceful in this moment. They told everyone she was dirty after they penetrated her innocent first time with their grimacing intrusions and assumptions without proof. So simple, they said, like a lamb to the slaughter, like whipped cream so sweet and soft. She went down so easy. Laughing, they clink a bottle or two, talk about the finer details. Her tramp stamp, how the scar on her hip was so sexy. She has a bruise on that hip now, to remind her he was partial to it. She isn't laughing when she tells her friends how he looked at her when he was on top of her, peering down past her like she wasn't even there, staring hard over her shoulder as though the pillows had congratulatory secrets to tell. He buried his misdeed in the back of her hips and left it there, like cancer, to fester, walked away, shrugged it off, said it was the drinks, no need to be alarmed. No offense was meant. He never tried to hurt her. Never tired, should have been the story. But my dad always told me the road to hell is paved with good intentions, so I keep silent, because predators are like the plague of memories waiting in my hip bones, waiting to come alive and strike again somewhere on this path, waiting for me to have a trusting, quiet moment where I am open. He comes, always disguised as a pleasant distraction, a meager symbol of love, not too much to swoon over, but enough to hold briefly. Not what you wanted, but something at least. But we have to be stronger than that. We have to wait for the way we feel when he isn't there, restful and relaxed or anxious for his return. Beware of the latter. We have to wait for the silence that isn't a beast to wrestle to the ground and get away from. We have to wait for the golden that is at night when we are asleep, keeping the boogeymen from our front doorsteps. We have to wait until we can breathe without whispering for more oxygen, a secondary blood supply, a wrenching free, an escape route. Stronger than a memory, stronger than a night light, stronger than this stage fright, stronger than all the love songs that are written from our pain.